Hello, subbies. Hello, hello, hello. So I'm here for an energy check-in. I'm shuffling to see who this next one is for. And I've been doing these 4x4. So you'll see me upload 4 at a time. And that's because I realistically have grasped the concept that energy-wise, I think that's all I could take in one time. And also, since the readings have increased, private readings have increased, I'm having to balance energies. So you'll see me upload 4x4, and then I have to release some energy for private readings, and then have a little time for myself to process out, and then I'll upload the others. So if you're cross watching, that's what's going on. If you're looking for a Pacific sign, it will be uploaded by the end of the weekend. I'll have all 12 out. So I'm shuffling to see who this next energy check-in is for. And I am getting, the reason why I shared that little tidbit with you guys is because someone is needing to release some energy. Release energy. Like there's some pent up aggression. There's some, like, someone feels stuck. And the reason why you feel stuck is because you're weighed down by old energy or energy that doesn't belong to you. So one is here at the forefront. I'm going to pull it and see who this next energy check-in is for. And I will do these last 4 between later tonight and tomorrow. So if you're cross-watching or your sign hasn't been read yet, it will be by the end of the weekend. All right, you guys, let's see who this energy check-in is for. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's going on. What this is about. Let me call in some help, and we go address it and bless it. And I'm praying release it, release it, release it. Because like even me, like I'm drinking coffee. I've been up since like 4 before heaven o'clock this morning with these readings, personal and zodiac. So we grind, we rise and grind, we shine, but there is a need for release of energy attached to you so that you are able to receive what you're being directed to. All right, you guys. Calling some help. Whew. Thank you, divine source of light. Thank you, archangels. Thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, God, for allowing me to do an energy check-in for the zodiac of Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. What messages do I need to convey that will bring them direction, balance, peace, harmony, joy, assistance, release? What messages would you have me to bring directly to the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? I thank you for these messages. I thank you for your assistance. I thank you for your guidance. I thank you for your direction. I thank you for your messages. I thank you for your love. And I thank you for assisting me with this message for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. All right, Cappies, let's do it. Let's see what we releasing and what we bringing in. Work. I'm getting something dealing with work. 1 second. Work and how to separate your mind from distractions. Like, I feel like someone is being distracted by not sure. Hold on, Cappies. 1 second. Okay, Cappies. Y'all were my first interrupted reading, and I've been doing this since yesterday. The first interrupted reading. I did see the tower. I did ignore that, but I was trying to see what this message is about with releasing and distractions. Releasing distractions. Somebody is looking for someone strongly, aggressively, assertively. Someone is looking for someone. So I don't know who that's for, but yeah, here is the star. There is some healing energy that needs to be brought into this situation, whatever it is. And I feel like due to distractions, you're not able to see this new beginning that is being presented to you, or there's a blessing in disguise, yeah, that's coming towards you, but you don't see the blessing because of the distractions that's around you, and the lesson of whatever something has transpired. But let me turn these cards and see what's up. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Two of Wands. Okay. Ace of Fire. Woo. Get your life. Okay. Page of Cups. Ooh, strength. Well now. I don't think I've done a Capricorn love reading this deep yet. Ooh. Ooh. There's a new relationship that's budding here. For sure. But someone is having to have patience and strength with the distractions that is going on. But there is something good being brought to you. Really good. Ooh, let me get these clarifiers out. See what's going on, Capricorn. Ooh. Are y'all due for love like this? Ooh. Ooh. Well now. This was a beautiful surprise. Yes. Ooh, someone is looking for someone. Yeah, Ten of Swords that maybe there's some bad history with. But Queen of Pentacles, yeah. Ooh. Wow. Capricorn? Justice. Wow. Ooh wee. Wow. Seven of Pentacles. Don't get distracted. Queen of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Don't let your struggles and what's going on around you, and I know that's easier said than done, but there's something most magnificent, like this energy, and especially in the central, Ace of Wands. Don't be distracted or blinded by circumstantial situations that is keeping you away from a specific destination that you're being chartered into. You're being chartered into something new, but because of circumstances and situations, you don't see this. Or maybe you do. You intuitively know that something is happening, but there's some distractions that's keeping you from completely receiving this. Yes. Page of Cups, Six of Swords. And I remember I told a Capricorn sometime last week, with the law of attraction and manifesting, like, do not focus on your fears because you will manifest them. You will manifest your fears. Focus on the desired results. And it's not saying, okay, I want to win the lottery tonight, and that's all day you thinking about the lottery. This is more of like, if you don't feel like there's a lack of, because of, there is a destination from the above that is leading you into what you desire, like what you're passionate about. So the alignment into this is uncomfortable because your attention and your focus has to be directed in the direction of where they're aligning you to. So Ten of Swords, Justice, Five of Coins, and I'm just getting, don't get stuck in a victim mentality, or don't get stuck in the mentality of like the lack of, or don't let the circumstance define you in a way to where you don't see where you're being aligned to. Yeah, like someone is holding on to some, like I'm feeling like somebody is emotionally withdrawn from someone, or emotionally withdrawn from a situation, or disconnected. Someone is not opening up. opening up. Someone's not opening up, and someone also has a tight grip on a situation, and they're not able to see the blessing in disguise with this. They're not able to see. And so I'm really getting a strong call for one, a change in perception, especially looking at this Queen of Pentacles here. And you see the light illuminating from her third eye. Someone's perception has to change about a situation. And especially with the fears attached to it, or the negative connotation associated with it. Someone has to change their perception and release control of it in a way to where, and to a certain Capricorn who watches me, this is in reference to a water sign child, and this message resonates as well with that, because there's definitely something beautiful budding in that relationship, that connection, but there is also a strong call to release control. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Somebody has a tight grip on needs and wants, and there's a balance there. There's a balance there. In the middle, there's four Pentacles, and then there's Two of Pentacles, and in the middle, there's the Ace of Pentacles. So I also remember getting this download also. Sometimes you got to take small L's to get big wins. Sometimes in a fight, it's not worth proving if you're right. It's the acknowledging of what that relationship is worth. That's the balance there. That's the balance with the Two of Pentacles. It's someone having to acknowledge, like, what's more important, to be right or to see the value in the relationship. So someone's having to change their perception. Yeah, and then this is going to allow you to open up and to be able to come together and work together with this person. So I feel like, one, somebody's being called to remember how when there was a peaceful, harmonious balance in the relationship or in the connection. You're being called to reflect on that and to see how the two of you were able to work well with each other in the past. Because right now, you two are not on one accord. But if you reflect upon how you two worked together in the past, you will find answers there that's going to help heal this situation. Ten of Wands. Yeah, there's answers, and here's Three of Swords. So right now, someone is operating out of frustration, heartbreak, disappointment, resentment, bitterness. So right now, someone's operating out of that energy, and there's the distraction. That's the distraction. But with the Page of Cups and the Four of Cups and the Ten of Wands, someone is being called to reflect upon past interactions with someone. And therein lies the Star card, the healing agent or healing properties that you need to apply to this situation. Because this relationship hasn't always been tumultuous or on the outs or bad. At one point, it was very, very good. So you're called to remember or to reflect back on a time when it was good, and remember the interchanging, or to remember. I'm getting that someone needs to remember how to work with someone. Someone needs to remember how to work with someone. And this is Page of Cups and Strength card. So this is definitely could be around a child. And I'm also getting a Silent Observer, Moon card, and Knight of Pentacles. I really get in the reflection lies the answer. Upon the reflection, so once you separate yourself from the disappointment, the control, the control, the disappointment, like once you release yourself from the negative energy and you reflect back on the better energy or the good energy between you and this person, there you will find the answer on how to better work with this person and getting a more diplomatic or a more desired outcome. This could be for work. This could be for child. This definitely is for child. So this could be a parent-child relationship. This could be, and I just got, and this could be a love connection as well, because I got a penny for your thoughts. Yeah, I just got a penny for your thoughts in this. A penny for your thoughts. So I really don't know the full explanation of that saying, but what is the value? What is worth? Like, you have to decide what's worth being proven right or a penny for your thoughts. Okay. Penny for your thoughts. So, yeah, if you guys can Google the full meaning of that. Six of Swords and Page of Wands. This is definitely somebody dealing with a child. A relationship with a child. So, yeah, this could definitely be around a relationship with a child. And you're trying to figure out how to work with this child. And yes, this child is older from what you used to be able to do then may not work now. But there is something in the reflection of like the last 2 to 3 years, 3 specifically. Pay attention to the last 3 years and how something has changed. Getting an understanding of why it changed and how to incorporate a change. This is about how to be creative in your approach. Ooh, okay. So yes, this is asking you to take a more Queen of Cups approach to this. Yeah. For a new beginning, you have to do, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing, the same way, expecting the different results. But I feel like what's being called here is like a different approach is needed in this, but you have to reflect upon past history of the connection between the two. And there is an answer there. Hence the Moon card and the Star card. There is an answer in a past connection. Yeah, Page of Wands is out here twice. And this is going to teach you or give you valuable information on how to implement. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. But you can inspire them with the new stick. Oh, shit. Okay. Get your life. Okay, that's fresh and direct for somebody. You can't teach an old dog new tricks, but you can inspire them with a new stick. Well, now. Oh, well, Capricorn. Capricorn. What's up, lovers? Okay, so moving away from parent-child relationship and into love aspect, second message. I feel like the principle of it all still applies. I'm reading for a lot of you, but the commonality in this is that someone feels on the out or feels neglected or feels abandoned by someone, and someone is trying to figure out how to work with this person again. Like, I feel like this person doesn't completely want to lose the other person. Yeah, 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords. 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords. So going into a romantic relationship, and just based off of the big cards, the big energy that came out, this is good. This is good. I just think that someone needed a push in the right direction of how to salvage this. And the answer is in the initial interaction with this individual. Yes, there's the answer. 9 of Cups, 7 of Cups. The answer is in the initial interaction with this individual. you are asked to reflect upon happier times and what was valued in that time. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ace of Cups in the Hierophant. You are being called to reflect upon happier times and to see what was valued during the time that was spent. So if there were mommy and me's for the parent child, if there are mommy and me's that you used to have with this child, like every Sunday y'all would go for shakes and fries, start incorporating that back in there. If the same principle applies for the lovers, if there were date nights and now there's fright nights, learn how to incorporate date nights back. But the warning comes before destruction. I don't feel like you completely lost this person, but if you don't release a certain amount of control over this and change your perception of this could possibly get worse. This is almost like while you can incorporate a plan. While you can incorporate a plan. While you can incorporate a plan. That's what I just got. Capricorn. Okay. Yes. King of Swords, Five of Swords. While you can incorporate a plan. But you first need to understand like the energy of where this person is now. And the only way you would get that, and I know this is going to sound weird, the only way you're going to be able to understand where they're at now is by reflecting on where they have come from. Okay. That makes sense. Ace of Pentacles, the World, Nine of Swords. Yeah, Hierophant. This is good. I'm seeing 1, 2, 3 aces out. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 aces out. So this is good. So what I'm getting, because I'm looking at all these pages and then I'm seeing these aces. So 1, step back and release. Step back and release. Pull the negative energy off of you. Pull the disappointment, pull the distractions, pull the negative energy off of you. Relax, relate, release. So, and vice versa for you guys. Release, relax, and relate. Because that's what the advice is here already without the oracle cards. Release, relax, relate. And I feel like once you release and you relax and you breathe, and you meditate over happier times, the answer is in there. 2 of Pentacles. And it's going to give you a leg up on how to incorporate that into this new energy. And this is going to change the situation and move it past the anxiety and move it into newer, happier memories. Okay, so if I could personally equate this while I got some other cards. I'm pretty sure you guys know I lost a Capricorn child, to be precise. But I had to learn in my grief, like missing him, I didn't want to get lost in missing him and grieving him, that I missed the connection to him now in a new way. So, yes, he's physically gone, but energetically wise, we are attached to each other in a new format, in a new way. And so I had to learn how to incorporate knowing who he was physically here into knowing who he is energetically here. So someone is having to learn that process of how to incorporate who they were then into who they are now, and bringing this back full circle to where you're able to be a part of this person's life, past, present, and future. That's what this is. Okay, let's get you some more messages. Okay, Caps. Patience. Yeah, this is going to take some patience. This is going to take some patience, because I feel like people, when we interact with other people, we interact with them with the intentions of they're going to respond the same way we would, and that's not the case. People process differently than we do. And that's because we're all individuals. So however this person is processing through whatever it is they're going through, you have to be patient with that. Heart chakra. Action. There's going to be a change and a resolve to this. But I feel like with some of you, somebody needs space to be able to process. And release control. The magician. I did feel like someone was holding on tightly. Yeah. Community. There is a support system. Okay. So, yes, there is a support system. Reach out to a support system. Whether it is for grief, whether it is for raising teenagers, whether it is divorce, there is a support system. While someone is processing out of their situation, or you've given this person some space and some room, please link up to a support system to help you process out of you. So that way, when you and this person come back together, there is new energy there. Yeah, daughter, personal healing and happiness, and healer of ages. There is new energy being created in this situation, but someone has to release control. And in releasing control, that's going to open you to receive the support you need, spiritually and through the community here with community card. This is going to allow you to get helpful information. I feel like someone's going to learn how to cope with things differently. I do get that it's kind of like you guys are working on the relationship separately. And then when you come back together, there's new energy. That's what I'm getting with that. That's like a separate message, or actually it ties in. I'm trying to read for a lot of you, so I'm trying to make sure whatever messages comes out then to the person who needs to hear it. But chopped wood is serendipity. I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity to heal this. Yes, peace. There's going to be a peaceful resolution to this. There's going to be peaceful conversations had. This is not over. It is salvageable, is what I got. The situation is salvageable. The situation is salvageable. Go the distance between two worlds. Yeah. Yes. Time. Okay, so yes, for some of you, it's time to let go of control. Let go of control of certain things. And you'll have discernment about what to let go of. And if you don't, hit me up, guidinglighttarot 0527. Be specific about what I need to look into in your specific situation. And I'll do a reading similar to this, but it'll be tailor-made for you. But however, someone does need to release control, go the distance. And remember how I was saying you guys are working on this relationship together, but separately. Between two worlds. So while one person is probably getting counseling or getting mentorship, the other person is, attached to a support system or a group that's helping them. So you're both learning coping skills. You're both learning coping skills on how to deal with situations and how to resolve conflict and things of that nature, how to speak to each other. So you have to be open to this, and you can't be open to this if you have control issues with it. One more card, Spirit, and we're going to get some angel messages. Okay. Yeah, time to release this, because this either way, boo thing, parent thing, other thing, whatever this thing is, there's an opportunity here for this to be healed and for this to come back into a beautiful energy. Loyal heart is here. But you have to be open to this. Change and win, take time. You have to be open to alternative means of problem solving and resolutions. Like, you have to be open to this. So yes, and I feel like someone is being taught how to incorporate the old person with the new person. Like, this is almost like when my daughter, she's 15 now, and I do know she can't be in pigtails and ponytails and things of that nature, and ruffle socks and things like that. So when she started to identify with the way she likes to dress, we had to come to a compromise, okay, of like, Yes, I know you're 15. Yes, I know you want to wear mascara and makeup and things. So there wasn't an accord. Like, I had to accept that she's not 5 anymore and she's 15. And there was a compromise with helping her to identify the new her, but also understanding that that's my baby, and also know that she's growing into a mature lady and learning how to incorporate the two. So that's parent message, love relationship message. Yeah, evolution of a person. What they needed back then is probably not what they need now, and so you need to know how the two of you vibe back then, so you'll know how to incorporate that into this new, or incorporate something new. It's kind of like learning how, like identifying what the relationship value is and what it's worth, and learning how to compromise and incorporate new ways of uh, communicating with each other and things of that nature. So let's get some angel advice for my Capricorns. I think I might, because this feels like a strong parent-child read, so I will incorporate that in the title somehow. But I think this is the overall message, just with any relationship that you have, is learning the value, like knowing the value of that relationship, and and learning how to compromise with you being right and being light. Daydream is here, seeing a different way to do this, like being open to a new concept of how to law of attraction. Don't attract fear. Don't attract failure into this. Listen. Yes, listen. And steady progress. Well, there you go, Capricorn. Each thought is an investment that pays immediate dividends, so invest wisely. You have the power to choose your thoughts and align them with love, peace, and harmony. At your request, we will gladly attune your energies to higher frequencies. Yes. So this is like getting a soul alignment. Listen, quiet your mind, beloved one, and listen to our gentle reassurance that everything has been taken care of. Stay in a quiet and receptive, operative word being receptive state, without worrying about the exact nature of your desires manifestation. A quiet mind and body hears us quickly and clearly. This is our request to you. Listen. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. And funny enough, I got a download that someone needs to ask their parent how they dealt with you. And yeah, like, yes. So yes, okay. So this is still about how to incorporate old school advice or old school principles into new modernized ways of thinking. Okay, this is interesting, Capricorn, but this has been your energy check-in. If you need me to look specifically into your situation, I'm looking at 333. Hit me up, guidinglighttarot@gmail.com. I am available this weekend. I'm balancing personal and zodiac reads, so I am available. Hit me up, and I'll schedule in a time for when you can expect your own personal reading. All right, you guys, charge an immense amount of heart chakra energy your way, spiritual support your way, patience, love, understanding, peace, and resolution to this. And yeah, I will check in on you guys' energy soon. Take care, Capricorn.